Magnaye led a healthier life after getting COVID-19 in September last year, but 7 months after defeating the disease, she tested positive again. Compared with her first infection when she only had sore throat, she had more COVID-19 symptoms in her latest bout this April.
Mabigat na yung pakiramdam. Though walang fever, kaya lang yung cough talaga niya. Tapos, may sipon na rin. Hirap ka ng huminga. Nawalan din ako ng pangamoy sa kapanlasa.
Why does reinfection happen? Infectious diseases specialist Dr. Ronjin Solante explains a person who recovered from COVID-19 is usually protected for 90 days. This is due to antibodies that defend someone from reinfection. The human body starts producing antibodies second week from recovery. It peaks on the 46th to 50th day, then starts dwindling. Antibodies are almost gone between day 76 and 90.
But once you pass that 90 days, wherein your antibody that will protect you against a new infection is not anymore being able to protect you, then you can have a reinfection.
But Dr. Solante explains not everyone who had COVID-19 will develop antibodies. Level of antibodies depends on the severity of infection. Citing studies, Dr. Solante says all those who had severe COVID will develop antibodies compared to only 87% of those who had mild infection.
Asymptomatic is lesser. So if you don't have the symptom, your antibody level is really very low.
But having antibodies doesn't mean you're automatically protected. Not all antibodies can fight the virus. What shields a person from reinfection are neutralizing antibodies. But only a portion of COVID survivors will develop this.
It can be as low as 20% to 30% in mild, moderate, and can be as high as 60 to 70% in severe.
It is not detected in the usual antibody test. Dr. Solante says identifying whether or not a person is reinfected is crucial to getting the right treatment. Existing protocols say a person will be considered reinfected upon testing positive and has symptoms 8 weeks after getting COVID-19. Most vulnerable to reinfection are persons highly exposed to the virus, immunocompromised, and 60 years and older. Julianne has just recovered from her reinfection. Just like the subject of ongoing studies, she wants to know whether or not a new variant made her sick again. Caroline Bongkin, CNN Philippines.